Okay, let's check volume levels. Test, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Andrew Martin, 1, 2.
You heard they're re-signing him.
WWE?
Oh, yes. Yeah. He's going to make
Really?
a big comeback.
Sweet. Can he re-debut with Motley Crue?
Hey, fellow crappers, it's your old buddy, it's your old pal, R.D. Reynolds here once again with Wrestle Crap Radio. And as always, on the other end of the tin cannon string is the cousin Luke to my cousin Butch, Mr. Blade Braxton.
Cousin Luke?
Cousin Luke? Or would you rather be cousin Butch?
There wasn't no Cousin Butch.
Yeah, there was. It was cousin Luke and cousin Butch. What are you talking about? What planet are you on?
I was thinking about Cousin Luke of Hillbilly Jim's family.
Oh, was there a cousin Luke? There was!
See?
There was.
The Bushwhackers didn't call themselves cousins.
Yeah, sure they did.
They did?
Sure, absolutely. What
So you're telling me there was
rock are you living under?
So you're telling me there was two Cousin Lukes in the WWF?
You know what would have been hot?
What would have been hot?
Is if they had cousin Luke and cousin Butch in the Bushwhackers, and then hillbilly cousin Luke could have come, like, out of retirement and just, like, started wailing on cousin Luke, saying he was the original and real cousin Luke.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Why isn't the book in our hands?
I give these ideas away for free, and yet they are never used.
Or what if Cousin Butch turned heel and put on a pair of overalls and joined up with Hillbilly Jim?
Ooh, boy, then there could be all kinds of... Oh, I'm thinking all kinds of cousin-related fatalities.
That's great.
That is great. Hey! I have to admit, I can't wait for Saturday night's main event.
Me too. I was only kidding last week.
Well, the thing is, I really don't know that it's going to be that much different than what we see on Raw or SmackDown on any given week. But I just have these nostalgic pangs for the old Saturday night's main events.
Like?
Oh, there was so much good stuff.
There's so many.
The Hillbilly Wedding.
Hillbilly Wedding. Classic comedy by Piper and Ventura there.
Oh, yeah. Jesse Ventura talking about two carp in the Mississippi going after the same piece of corn. It's still one of my favorite Jesse lines ever.
Good stuff. The tragic and, in my mind, depressing end of Demolition's, 5-year reign as tag team champions when they lost to Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson on Saturday Night's Main Event.
Yeah, there was a lot of.
I cried.
Oh well, that's sad. I cried with laughter whenever Mr. Fuji sang Dixieland.
Great.
There will be the thing I'm probably looking most forward to be quite honest, aside from the Boogeyman, is the beer drinking contest. Steve Austin versus JBL in a beer drinking contest, and I can only hope that it goes on throughout the show.
Doesn't JBL have a broken hand?
He does, but I don't think that's going to affect him from being able to drink.
Stone Cold is the master of the double. JBL's already at a disadvantage.
Hello?
Yeah? You okay?
No, you're cutting out.
Well, that's because the bill collector's on the other, beeping in.
See, kids, this is what it's like working with Blade Braxton. Isn't that enjoyable? He just disappears for a while, he vanishes, and it's all because he's hiding under the sheets from the bill collectors. Let's talk about the WrestleMania Hall of Fame.
Let's do.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
How exciting is it that Mike Bullard is going to be in the Hall of Fame, and that would be Verne Gagne, of course.
I am excited. I have not, quote-unquote, marked out in a long time.
You know, the most fascinating thing to me, and the thing I'm most looking forward to is not only is Verne Gagne going to be in the WWE Hall of Fame, but who is inducting him into the Hall of Fame?
The man who will cause me to mark out, like I just talked about, Rambo Gagne.
Rambo Greg Gagne. How hot is that?
The greatest freaking gimmick of all time.
Oh my God! Here's the thing: Greg Gagne's going to start talking, and everybody will be like, "Wow, Brett's going to be here," and people will be excited. That Brett's going to be there, and I bet you dollars to donuts. Once Greg starts talking, people will be like, screw this.
Verne's been inducted. Screw Cena's mumble. Here's Verne's Hall of Fame rumble.
Just one last word from the former champ Verne, but give a lot of thought to one more turn. There's some old scores that still give me trouble, and I'm starting to get the urge to do the Wrestle Rock Rumble.
He did get a new tattoo, I saw that, right in the middle of his chest.
Right.
He has a big tattoo of a heart with a dagger through it. This thing is roughly the size of a dinner plate, right in the middle of his chest.
Size of Haiti Kid.
I think it's probably the size of Scott Steiner's real heart.